We're going to be talking, well, there's nobody here yet, so I'll just be one moment. Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Lasha and this is Lasha's Take. Obviously, Lasha's Take means this is my opinion. While I have a brain that's still free to think and wander, I want to share with you my thoughts on the Charlie Kirk assassination. In my opinion, it's solved, and the answer is staring at us right in the face every single day. Now, I also want to talk about people's visceral reaction and reactions. And double the plurals. Every single YouTube channel. And for those of you who don't know anything about me and you've never been here before, I started this channel, actually, I would refer you to the playlist, and there's a video called The Intent, Origin, and Goal of the channel. But first of all, I just want to start off with my thoughts, a comment that I posted on a video that I just finished watching. So, new subscriber here, I hope you read my comment. Donald Trump, in my opinion, trumped Charlie Kirk. I believe there was probably a sniper in a window, and these Egyptian planes have to do with the military and the president. Well, obviously Donald Trump wouldn't be able to have his hands near anything, so this probably went down the chain of command of the most grotesque secret of societies, because you have to think about who's going to gain something from Charlie's death. You know, who gains from him passing away? Charlie Kirk was responsible for bringing the youth vote. That is why Donald Trump won the election. Well, Donald Trump is not running again, but that doesn't mean that Don Jr., Eric, Ivanka won't run. You know, Ivanka married Jared Kushner. Ivanka could have married anybody, and she chose Jared Kushner. She converted to Judaism. You know, I didn't even honestly understand what Zionists were, and I don't have a prejudice bone in my body in reference to people. But like all of you, and myself, I have no use for bad people. And there are psychopaths and sociopaths that run the economy. And the Republican and the Democratic Party, in my opinion, I think these debates are staged. And I went on to say, it's a show. They all work together. It's all staged for the American people, the Canadians, I mean, the entire the globe, every country. There's somebody behind the politicians pulling the fucking strings. And I do think that people start politics with good intentions, but why do you think there's Jeffrey Epstein's and Robert Maxwell's? And I didn't really understand, and Barry Weiss, I'm not going to go through Candace Owens' theory or anybody's theory but my own theory. I really do believe, I really, 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 truly believe, I truly believe that Donald Trump knew about it, and it was a professional job. And Donald Trump is a narcissist. When he doesn't need somebody anymore, can we all sit here and be that naive that it was this Tyler Robinson? I mean, come on. Look at everything that's come out, even on Netflix. In society nowadays, people are begging for truth and transparency. I mean, I'm not even going to talk about the Epstein files. Everybody is making videos about other influencers. I mean, Megyn Kelly's talking about Erica Kirk and Candace Owens. It's unbelievable the cultural reaction, particularly with the youth, in reference to Charlie Kirk's assassination. And I'm sure everybody will remember where they were when they found out Charlie Kirk was assassinated live. The way Candace Owens handles herself is up to Candace Owens. She was on streaming this morning, I woke up this morning and I listened to her show after she saw Erica Kirk. And then I scrolled down and there's a clip and Candace Owens says, "I'm alive." And then this is after the meeting, and then I scroll and I see Chris Como on YouTube, who was fired from CNN for some unknown reason, and so was Don Lemon. I mean, everybody is talking about everybody. But you know what matters are those two children. And for the sake of the children, and I've participated myself, but I find it very, 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 very curious that podcasters are now taking, Candace Owens was in the New York Times. I'm from Canada. It's getting out of control. A man died. And you know why I think Donald Trump is just disgusting? When he was asked on television, some reporter, what do you think about the death of Charlie Kirk, and he didn't say anything, and he started to talk about planes or something. I mean, I don't know if it was really loud. I don't know if he's getting dementia. He's going to be 80, you know, and it was 3 years ago he was calling Joe Biden Sleepy Joe. The American president and Charlie Kirk, I can't believe. Donald Trump has no ethics. He has no morals. His morals and his God is money. And I'm so saddened that people have fallen for his bullshit. I mean, the reason Donald Trump was calling Hillary Clinton crooked Hillary is because she is. And so is Bill. All of them. There are sociopaths and psychopaths and peddlers running this world, and who gained the most by losing Charlie Kirk was Donald Trump, because he got the young vote. People are turning against him now, and I hope Donald Trump, no, he doesn't have a conscience, so I don't hope anything. I just hope that Charlie Kirk's children have peace. I think that his wife, Erica, is a piece of work. And no, cheer Denise, it's not because anybody's jealous about her blonde hair. She's a beautiful woman, but she's fake. She's so disingenuous. She's so disingenuous, you know? She claimed that she hadn't dated in New York for 5 years. And this is a fact. She told Charlie that because she probably wanted to present herself very virginal. But yet she didn't have a problem trouncing around in a bathing suit. And I just don't understand how 1 month after her husband's passing, she wore those black pants. And I mean, I'm sitting here doing what I don't like. But what I'm trying to say is her behavior's been very inappropriate and very unnatural. And I think that's probably why people are having such visceral reactions, because we're all sitting here going, what's going on? And don't underestimate Candace Owens. I mean, I've heard people say, oh, she'll be canceled soon. And, you know, I love Cheer Denise. I really do. But, you know, she took down everything that she ever put up about Candace Owens, because Cheer Denise, in her words, she said, 600,000 people watched what I put out into the world. And I don't know, I don't want to imitate you. It's just, I think everybody is so sick and tired of being lied to and corruption. At any rate, I'll answer some questions. I don't know how many people are here. I was talking basically to myself. Yes, hi. Don't call yourself Mr. Nobody Nowhere. Hi there. Hi, Timber. Yeah, I mean, to me, the case is shut and closed, because that's my belief. I truly believe that Trump was behind it. It was a professional sniper. But I think that's why everybody's having such a visceral reaction to his assassination, especially in this day and age, because don't forget, during the John F. Kennedy assassination and when Lincoln was shot by John Booth, I mean, that had to do with Robert Redford, who passed away, directed and wrote an excellent movie called The Conspiracy, I believe, and it was with Robin Wright, and it was about Lincoln's assassination. And I don't know the name of the man who tried to assassinate Reagan. And the Trump assassination, I don't even believe anybody tried to kill Trump. And if they did, if that really did hit his ear would have blown off. I don't know. But all I know is a fireman died. Where was the funeral for the fireman that died at Trump's rally? All that man did with his family, his wife and his children. A fireman lost his life. Maybe it was that, I don't even remember the assassin's name. And what I don't understand is, why is everybody digging into the Charlie Kirk assassination more so than Donald Trump? I mean, when Donald Trump, I was watching it on TV like everybody else in Barrie. I think I was in Barrie. And was it Thomas Crook or something? That little kid? No, the Charlie Kirk assassination is heartbreaking. And also Erica Kirk, what I was going to say is her behavior is very odd, and Donald Trump has lied. Like this is what I don't understand. For Charlie Kirk, if he was that intelligent, did anybody ever see that movie Sparrow with Jennifer Lawrence? And she was a Russian ballerina, and she turned to like doing KGB work, and her job was to seduce men for blackmail. You know, who knows, Miss Kirk, because she tried. Erica Kirk told Charlie that she didn't date in New York for 5 years before they met, to give him the impression that she was squeaky clean, because Charlie Kirk was 4 years younger, and in totality they were together for 8 years. So essentially, and they met in New York, and she was dating. I don't have a picture or remember the guy's name, but I looked it up, and she was dating in 2014. And it was a model, because she was in some reality TV show or something. And she knew Donald Trump before Charlie Kirk. So if Charlie and her are 4 years apart, and he was 32 when he passed, she would be what? 36 years old, 32, and if they've been together for 7 years, he would have met her when he was about 22 or 23, or maybe 24. Yeah. Wait. Sorry, 25. Yeah, 25. And she would, yeah, 25 years old. That's young. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. I don't know. What do you all think? I hope you watch this. I hope if you've liked any of what I've said, and even if you don't, be a good Patreon and give me a like, and I'd appreciate it. But more than anything, I'd love to know what anybody thinks. Okay, so thanks for rapping with me, And that's a wrap. God bless and have a great day. And if I don't meet you again, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to all. And I really do appreciate you sharing your time with me. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.